Good morning. Here we are on Friday morning, Friday, October 23rd, I think. Hello, everybody joining me. Glamourful. Who's Glamourful? Where are you from? Spa Divine. Hey, Shannon. How's it going? Good morning, everybody. Friday. Everybody in their spa working today? I have tons of waxing. Love it. That kind of stuff for me, because I made my business kind of doing just the services that I want to do. Makes my day really easy. It goes really fast. Hey Judith, good morning. So today is hashtag Financial Friday. I like talking about money on Fridays, but I've been talking about money a lot this past couple of weeks, warming up to my upcoming course, Cash Strapped to Cash Flow, on Monday. And this is a course for spa owners and salon owners, specifically teaching them how to cash flow forecast and giving them some strategies to move their money needle up. So today with Financial Friday, I'm talking about, and you may not even realize this is part of your cash flow issues, but your other cash flow problem. And that is, tell me my talent. My talent, I am a spa business coach for the salon and spa industry. The other problem that you have with your cash flow that you might not even realize is taxes. Taxes suck. We all, it's like, we collect it on our services and our retail. Freaking trolls. Block user. There we go. So the thing with taxes is we have to collect it on our services and retail. We have to pay our payroll taxes. We have to pay our personal taxes. So it's not anything we can even have we can't just say, no, I don't want to do that. So I wanted to share with you, there was a couple times in my business where this has gotten me in a real serious cash flow problem. And I mean, I didn't have the money to pay it, and it caused a huge amount of stress to me. So the first time this happened was when I first went out on my own. And when you don't know what you don't know. What I did know was aesthetics. What I did know, I had a natural affinity for, client attraction and marketing, and I had the hustle. So I grew my business quite quickly. But what I forgot to do was, I really kind of do my research on what I was going to have to be paying for taxes. I knew I was going to have to pay, remit GST and PST because I'm in Canada here. And if you're in the States, you probably have your state taxes and your federal taxes on your services and retail. But what I didn't do my research on was what I'd have to pay for my personal taxes. What I mistakenly did was I listened to other entrepreneurs. I was renting space in a hair salon, and I was listening to the owner of the hair salon tell me, you won't have to pay taxes, don't worry about it. And I can't believe I was naive. I believed her. And what the actual truth was in a way it was true. I didn't have to pay taxes on my business that first year, but I did have to pay CPP. So in Canada, it's your Canada Pension Plan. So I didn't realize that I had to pay both sides of CPP. That meant that I, as an entrepreneur, as a sole proprietor, I had to pay the employee part of CPP and the employer part of CPP. So I didn't put that money away. And so when it came time I got my accounting done and my books done, I had a really big bill that I didn't put any money away for. So I felt, stupid. I was embarrassed. I felt ashamed that I should have done my research. And I had to work this out with my then husband at the time. I had to come up with the money somehow. So we had to dig into our personal coffers to pay off my CPP, my taxes, my personal taxes. So that was one part of my life that I got into a pickle with that. The other part that I got into a jam was when I'd moved to a different city. I'd started my business. It was this little studio here. And I was putting money aside for my own personal taxes. But what happened was that I got so busy, I didn't even think about the fact that the money that I was putting away every week into a savings account to save for my taxes so that I had some cash flow to pay my taxes, I should have adjusted how much I was putting in there. I just didn't think about it. So at the end of the year, stuff goes to the accountant. I get my accounting done, and he gives me my taxes that I have to pay, and I cried all the way home. I cried all the way home. It was double than what I had put money away for. And I was so mad at myself. I should have known, okay, I'm busier, which equals, I should be putting more money away for taxes. So those were two spots that I got myself into a real jam, and huge amount of stress trying to come up with this money to pay my taxes. So I'm sharing these stories with you because I know I'm not the only one who's made mistakes, and particularly with being an entrepreneur and my taxes. So your taxes can be a huge cash flow problem if you're not thinking about it clearly. So I want to make sure that you have a separate bank account. So yesterday I talked about, hey, Fruition, I know who that is. That's Laura. So yesterday I talked about gift certificate sales. Holiday season's coming up, and lots and lots of GC sales. Make sure you're putting those in a separate account because they are not considered revenues until they're a sale, a service sale. So on the same note, I want you to be opening up a different savings account, and every week putting your gift certificate sales over into one savings account, and every week making sure you're putting aside your taxes in another savings account, okay? You may want to even have another account that's just for payroll taxes if you don't want to use your main operating fund as if you're finding it difficult to manage your money. You may even want to have a separate account for your payroll taxes, or just have a taxes account and know that you're putting your personal business and your payroll taxes, GST, PST, and that you know that every week you're putting in the right amount of money, okay? And that, try to stick it in your brain somewhere is that it makes sure that you're calculating it correctly, okay? So you're gonna have to do your own research on this, your own due diligence, researching, making sure that you're, what you need to be paying for your personal taxes, for your state and for your country and for your province and for Canada as well, okay? So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I don't want you to have to be in the same boat as I was, and just being an absolute jam. In the spring, you've got to pay your taxes, and sometimes that period of time for salons and spas at that point of the year is often a little bit quieter year. How would I separate my GC money if it's just me and my biz? You have to look at your reports at the end of the week. So if your reports should show service sales, retail sales, gift certificate sales. Pull up your sales report, put whatever it says under gift certificate sales, transfer that into a savings account. Okay. And when gift certificates are being redeemed, you just transfer stuff back. So a little bit of accounting there with that. But if you're cash strapped and if you're having a difficult time managing your money, you need to compartmentalize it like this until it becomes more natural and that you have a better rhythm with your money. Okay. So I want you to know what's coming down the pipeline for your taxes. So that means you need to research and do your due diligence. You have your payroll taxes if you have staff, you have your business taxes, and you have your personal taxes. Okay, those three things. So that's it for today. That's it for Financial Friday. If you are suffering with your cash flow on a daily, monthly, yearly basis, it's time to stop. I don't know if you guys remember that from way back. I can't remember what her name was, but she was like, stop the insanity. This stuff feels like it's crazy making if you don't understand how cash flow works and how the money in your business works. And so that's the reason why I'm putting on that course, Cash Strap to Cash Flow. I want to teach you how to manage your cash flow better. This is seriously key for being able to make plans, creating goals, managing not just your revenues, but managing your expenses, okay? You got enough on your plate as a spa owner. You don't need to be constantly stressing about money, okay? So if you are cash strapped, you need to connect with me about this course coming up. It starts Monday. It's called Cash Strap to Cash Flow. I don't have my little card here to show you the website info, but it's refreshedbiz.com cash dash flow /. And that's the information and registration page on there. And if you have any questions, you can always email me at kirsten@refreshedbiz.com or find me on social media. I'm pretty active on social media, on Facebook. I have a spa business mastery group. If you're a salon or spa owner and want to join, feel free to ask. Judith, not ready for the course. Yes, I will be offering it next year. One of the perks to joining this course is that you'll have lifetime access to this program. So when, if you're not ready for it now, I will be running it again next year. And those that are in the program right now or will be joining, you get to take this program as many times as you want, because I totally get that, when you go through something first, you miss things, right? You're on a huge learning curve. And if you want to polish it up the following year in the program, you're going to get an invitation for that too. Okay. So if you're not quite ready yet, it'll be offered again. And if you are ready, know that you will have lifetime access to that program. Okay, so I gotta go. I gotta get ready for work, and I will see you back here on Monday. Monday's a really busy day for me. I might be on later in the day. I usually talk about marketing on Monday, but we've got the first day of Cash Drop to Cash Flow. That's my morning, and then I've got a full afternoon of private coaching clients that I'll be working with. So I hope to tuck in a Periscope in there at some point. Okay. All right. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thanks for coming.